My computer looks like this. This is scary. Everything, the driver thingy has failed and blah! The display driver of my computer is knacked, and so it is showing completely mental bits all over the screen in the wrong proportions. I'm trying to restart it, but it's just flickering around. Okay, right, today's video coming to you in 2 parts after that one, so 2 more parts. It's going to be me asking you the question, me not answering a question and rambling on about little bits of my life which are happening right now. So, first thing, I'm going to get the fish and ask you your question. Fish! Right, the question this week I'm actually going to change and not have a question. I'm going to give you a challenge. And this week's challenge is to write a poem about a frog. So we're going to pick the fish. Marissa, you're writing me a poem about a frog. Tomorrow it's a little green frog and a little green fish for Marissa. Okay, cool. Part 2 of the video is little bits about my life because I don't have a question to answer. I've just bought this sandwich for my lunch today. It's called Egstasy, and it has free-range egg mayonnaise, roasted tomatoes, cress on malted brown bread. It looks lovely. It cost £2.10, which is quite expensive for a sandwich, but I just really wanted a sandwich and I didn't want to have the fuss of making one. My parents yesterday came and so did Hazel to bring me some of the stuff that I couldn't bring on the train before, and they have given me, in inclusion, a plant. So now I have a hyacinth blau to look after. It's growing quite fast because it wasn't like this yesterday. I don't know how to look after it. I'm gonna have to Google it, and that's just weird. Oh my goodness, the computer's done something weird. I'm gonna have to look at that. My friend LT from art and from school, he used to go to school with me. He has a games t-shirt, like for the one from Adventureland. And I was like, where'd you get that from? And I was hoping he would say somewhere I could get one, but it was eBay, so I probably won't be able to get one. But that would be so cool to have one of those t-shirts, because he's like, oh yeah, I'm a massive fan of that film. I wish I didn't stand around there. I wish I had time to stand around and talk to him about it. But I didn't, because it was the end of the lecture, I was starving. I went out, I saw James. It was quite cool, because he goes into maths the same time I come out, and I just don't ever see him because of the timing of that. Went to check my post, and I got a letter, which I haven't read yet. I've got to send them photocopies of identification, but that's really cool because I can use my new printer to scan it. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Right, I'll do that, and that's all I've got to say today. I'm going to go over to the art rooms and do work as soon as I can, so I want to edit this video as soon as I can so I can spend as much time over there as possible. Which, it feels rubbish that I have to rush this, but I do, and it's mainly the editing that takes forever, and it just drives me up the wall. I wish I could just record my videos and say what I wanted to delete from it, but I can't. It doesn't work like that. And this one is now in 4 bits because I had to cut bits and the camera got full, and I really needed to delete all the stuff that's on my camera because I could have 2 hours worth of film and just record constantly, but it's so full of other stuff that I really need to, my Summer in the City stuff is still on this camera, and I need to put it on a hard drive so it's out of the way and not on my card anymore. So yes, I will see you guys next week. I will see Marissa tomorrow with her poem about a frog, and that is that. Toodle pip! Well, I'll edit my video as soon as this is done, but it's still completely weird proportions, and the quality is pathetic. I don't know if you can see, but it's all squarey.